All right, Spirit. What's happening behind the scenes? So this will be a behind the scenes tarot card reading for Leo placements. What's happening behind the scenes? What's happening behind the scenes, Spirit? What's happening behind the scenes? Okay, we got the Lover's first card. They have some Gemini energy. We got the Three of Pentacles reversed. We got Justice reversed. We got Libra. And we got the Creator. Okay. Okay, what's happening behind the scenes? So at the top of the deck, we got the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So somebody could be working on leaving a person behind. There's somebody is trying to work their way up out of a relationship. Now, whoever this is, this could be somebody that has a job, and I feel like they could be trying to leave somebody else's house. This could be somebody that lived with somebody else and they're trying to leave that environment. Or if this is romantic, they're working their way. While they're working, they're trying to have enough money to leave somebody. So just take what resonates. Take what resonates. This could be somebody that may have left you in some form of heartbreak. Don't have to be, but I'm getting this energy where somebody behind the scenes is making a decision to come closer to you after walking away from a third party. Ooh, whoever this is somebody that could be married and they could be getting a divorce to create another life with you. Or they could just be going through a breakup, leaving somebody behind that don't treat them right because somebody want change. Okay, what else is happening behind the scenes? Clarify. We got tantric sex. So yeah, I feel like somebody want to come together with you. And this is somebody that some of y'all, this is somebody you have like a soul contract with, somebody that you have a I feel like it's more solid. They feel like whatever y'all got going on is more solid than whoever that they're dealing with. So yeah, the only reason why they was holding on to that person, if it's romantic, is because of sex. I feel like that's what it's telling me. Behind the scenes, somebody is making a decision to choose you because they just not happy where they at. They're going to walk away with the Three of Pentacles reversed. I'm telling you. What else is happening behind the scenes? Because at this point, they working on their money. They could work a lot, but they trying to leave. They trying to have enough money to walk away first. Yeah, because they just not good for them. Bad choices. So somebody is dealing with somebody that is not only don't treat them right, but they just don't have good choices. They make unhealthy. This person could have unhealthy habits. Maybe they're dealing with somebody that smoke a lot. Maybe can be lazy. Maybe they drink a lot. Um, but I feel like their bad choices in regards of like substances and stuff like that, and their toxic behavior, because this is a karmic, that may also be a reason why your person want to leave. And there's no peace. Yeah, somebody bad choices is causing a breakup. Yeah, it's just very dramatic. Like there's a lot of drama. Um, oh, so for an example, if your person is dealing with somebody that get high and drink and flip out after that, that's the reason why they're leaving. They're not at peace with that karmic. There's just a lot of drama, and your person is just ready for change. You could be somebody that's once in a lifetime for them. They want real love. They want something solid. They want peace. They want happiness. Yeah. So that's what's going on so far. Somebody is working their way up out of a relationship that is just not stable anymore. There's no order. There's no structure. There's no peace. Knowing they effed up. And your person wanting to create this new life and leaving this person behind, it's like that person knows the reason why your person is making these changes and walking away. Okay, let's clarify. What else? Because I strongly feel like your person is working on, they focus on their money so they can leave an environment in a relationship that's unstable. So I'm also getting this energy, Leo. I don't know if I said it already. So if they don't, I think I did say it, but if they not in a romantic relationship, they are living with family. Maybe there's a lot of drama going on. If they live with somebody, y'all know how that is, and they tired of it. So they saving up their money so they can leave in order to come together with you. The rest of you guys, it's a romantic connection that's still just full of drama. Everybody around them in that environment, they make bad choices, bad decisions. And I just feel like your person just not being treated right. They're being watched. If they live with family, they're being watched just for them to create some drama, like, oh, you need to like wash your dish, or you left the door open unlocked last night. Like, just being petty. I'm just getting somebody being picked on, somebody being petty. Just little things irritate this person that just sit around, drink, smoke, and complain. But your person, the one that get up off their tail and actually work and have a job, even if they homeless, even if they living with somebody, right? Your person actually does something productive with themselves. But just know that if it's romantic, they was only stayed in that situation because of sex. There wasn't really no, emotional bond there. We got the 7 of Swords right here. Yeah, somebody's about to leave. And it's crazy because the way they may leave, it may be deceptive. I feel like they're going to leave without telling them. Maybe they tried to tell them. Maybe they tried to leave. But the other person could be manipulative, trying to give them the reason to walk, like to stick around. That's what I'm picking up on. I knew it. It took a lot within this person to drop this person. That's just not good for them. They're toxic. Like I said, they make a lot of bad decisions. Like I said, they're not productive with themselves, their life, they lazy, they drink, they smoke. This person is a karmic they're walking away from. This person is just very drama filled and very petty. They dealing with somebody toxic, Leo. This is what's going on behind the scenes. Yep, they dropping. I did not say this person was emotionally available to this person. Your person don't love them. It's just sex. No emotion, no real bond, none of that. They dropping somebody that they're not emotionally attached to. You could be the once in a lifetime type of thing for them. Yes, some of you guys, they may have kids with them, or like I said, because we got receive family gifts, so they may live with family. Some of y'all, this is somebody live with family, but whoever they living with, they being petty and picking an argument with them, even if they're really barely not even there and they at work. They come home, they come to the people, and they just like it's always something. Like I said, it could be somebody they live with in family, or it could be a friend, or it can be a romantic lover. And some of you guys behind the scenes, you could be going through this. It may not even be the person you in no contact with or you're separated from right now. It could be you in this situation, in this spot. So just flip flop the energy if you have to. But this is the behind the scenes reading, so I'm gonna leave it that way. 5 of Swords reverse. Yeah, I feel like they had to leave somebody that was very emotionally manipulative towards them. And they're not feeling bad about it. They're not feel bad about walking away from this person. I feel like they're just gonna leave. They're not gonna tell them they left. They just gonna up and leave one day to avoid the drama and just to avoid from being manipulated from this person. It's like every time they try to talk to this person or even tried to talk it out, right? But every time they try to talk to this person, that person will flip something and give them a reason why they should stay. And your person stick around, and then it just get worse and worse and worse and worse. It's like somebody's being petty and being picked on for little dumb reasons. Yep, they're not at peace. But the other person don't want to move on. Yeah, if your person made their mind up already. Because I feel like at this point they ain't gonna tell them. Didn't I say that? Confirmed it twice. They're not going to tell y'all it's the air sign, but they're not going to tell them. But they're recovering financially first before they leave, because your person just is just not at peace with this person. They're just not. So I feel like your person is secretly stacking up their money, and then they're going to just abandon their person. I think I got that a little bit yesterday, but this is kind of different. It's more detailed because it's telling me exactly what the plan is to leave, abandon somebody, like, because of what's going on. More details. Somebody just toxic, somebody lazy, somebody got every excuse on why your person should stay, but it's not a real excuse to stay because there ain't no love in that connection. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure being put on them. Yeah, this is somebody that realized that they need to let you know this. They may have been lying to themselves, trying to convince themselves why they should stay, or the other person. I feel like it's both. I feel like your person was just being manipulated. They was being manipulated by the other person. And it could have been a woman that was manipulating them. But they was holding on to them for sex. So the lover that was manipulating them, that's toxic, they was holding on to them for sex too. They both was holding on to each other for sex. Literally. But it's going to take a lot within this person to tell you the truth about what's really going on. They're going to tell you that they dropped somebody that they don't even see eye to eye with, somebody that they don't even get along with. Yep. So this is somebody that's been avoiding you. That's the reason why they've been avoiding you. They was manipulating into staying, but now as time go on, it's getting worse by the day, and your person ain't got no peace. They're like, I'm out of here. I'm planning to get my money and go. Yeah, they dropped somebody. Yep. Then I say some of you guys, this could be somebody they married to. They could be divorcing, or it could just be a breakup that they are going through. Told you. So expect this person to come back and tell you the truth that they left somebody. They was just too different. They didn't see eye to eye. And you know what's crazy? Because this is somebody that not only they had just a sexual connection with, I feel like they did care about that person in some way, shape, or form. They started to feel bad for them because, you know, of who they are as a person. But I feel like that person didn't care about them. I feel like your person because I feel like they did have a little bit of love at the beginning, but then your person has gained to be very cold towards this person, and the feelings have like dissolved over a period of time. But once your person realized that that person don't really love them, your person, I told you, your person lost love for them. But I feel like it wasn't really that deep, anyways. Yup. You the secret hookup. You the one on the other side that they have been avoiding coming towards. Yeah, this ain't your battle. This ain't your fight. You ain't even in it. But just know your person been wanting to tell you the truth, but they will. They'll let you know they left somebody behind. And you're not drama filled. That's the crazy part about it. You're not manipulative. You're not drama filled. You're not chasing them. None of that. I feel like you letting this person, you're giving this person time to clear things out, whatever they got going on in the background. You have gave this person space. But I'm telling you, as your person walk away, that person gonna start to get in their feelings because your person giving up. They ain't fighting for that spot no more. They feel like they wasted too much time. So there will be unexpected changes. Told you they're just gonna abandon that person. They ain't even gonna tell them. We got frozen, not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. That third party gonna feel the loss of your person once they come towards you. Literally, because they know that they've been hanging on to that person for way too long, child, and they are just tired of trying to They tired of being manipulated into staying because it's not worth it. They realize it's not even worth it. They also do feel bad about like not really saying anything to you, but just give this person some time. They just trying to clear their mind right now due to them releasing. I feel like it was a trauma bond. Them releasing somebody they had a trauma bond with, and they taking some time out to themselves. So what else is going on behind the scenes? So your person think they messed up y'all connection, or it's just your person just realizing what they lost dealing with that person. Wow, that third party ruined them. Maybe vandalize their property. I feel like that's what it's leaning towards. I feel like as your person take time out to themselves after they walk away from that person that they were trauma bonded to, and they finally gain a little bit of peace, they go within and they realize how much they lost dealing with that person. I feel like it was just a lot of that person probably tried to fight them and everything, or was fighting them, like vandalizing their property, just destroying everything that they got for them, or just everything that they have. Yeah, your person just gonna abandon them. That person is toxic, taking them through it. But I do feel like right now they're realizing what they lost dealing with that person. Yeah, that person was jealous of them. Your person got to the point where they hate them. Or that's the third party. They really hate them. They was jealous of them. They was jealous of them. Maybe your person could be somebody who was attractive. Like I said, maybe they have a really nice job and they probably definitely did provide for that third party that was toxic, but they didn't like that. They was hating on them. So they destroyed whatever they had. And you know what I'm hearing? Even like I said, even if your person made attempts to leave before, because I feel like they have. I did state that they made attempts to leave before, but the third party talked them out of it into staying. But the more they stayed, the more they destroyed their belongings. Literally. The longer they stayed, somebody didn't want them to leave and leave with anything. Even if it's your person's property, like it could be somebody like speaker, it could be their shoes, it could be their clothes, maybe they rip their clothes up, do something crazy, bleach something, like because your person has spoke on leaving plenty of times, it was hard for this person to actually physically do it because they crazy. That person is crazy. They like it. It got worse. It got worse. They don't like the simple fact that they was trying to attempt to even leave them. So they destroyed even more things. But your person, they ain't playing. They leaving. Somebody already left. We got somebody didn't take them serious about leaving. But expect this person to give you attention after walking away. Okay, let's clarify. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here they go. Right next to it. Yeah, expect to hear from this person though. They just if you haven't heard from them, they just taking some time out to themselves and trying to mentally release whatever it is, the drama that has happened. I'm telling y'all, this is somebody that was trauma bonded to somebody toxic. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, your person feel like they don't have nothing to show for now. Like I said, even if they was living with that toxic lover, right? Because some of y'all, this person probably wasn't. It probably wasn't their home, but they was living with that person. Like, and your person, like over time while they was working, living there, they probably brought like nice things to the home. They probably did everything for that person. Everything that they probably gave that person was for their house, even though they legally probably didn't even own it. But it's like, if I can't have you, you don't deserve to. If I can't have you, whatever you just bought in this house, you're not taking it with you. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Yeah, but your person, the blindfold came off. As soon as they started vandalizing their stuff, the blindfold came off, child. This person is not indecisive. They're not stuck anymore. They realize they can't stand this person. They cannot stand them. I feel like they can't stand each other. They can't. We got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, they dealing with somebody that don't like them, somebody that's crazy. Could be a fire sign that they dealing with. But this, I'm telling you, your person realized that that person do things, they act crazy for attention. This is somebody that is just very manipulative, very attention seeking. You know, their way of getting attention from your person is just by acting crazy, putting on a show. But I feel like your person taking charge now. They're taking back their power. Could be an Aries, don't have to be. Oh, some of y'all, they may have to get the law involved. The only way they can tame this person and make this person sit down, leave them alone, like they may have to get the law involved because they could be trying to stop them. Again, I feel like this happened plenty of times. They try to leave, even before you was in the picture. They try to leave. They just put you to the side because they know their person is crazy and they didn't want you involved in their mess, and they didn't leave yet. That's why they haven't heard from them. But I'm telling you guys, they can't stand this person. That person is freaking crazy. But they're not going to like the simple fact that your person stops sleeping with them. They have completely distanced themselves because your person realized that this person just wanted the upper hand. They want to control. Told y'all, your person about to get in their car and fall and stay away from them. They're going to eventually get it. They're going to eventually be able to lead this person because they know that they don't belong to them. Could be a Cancer or a Taurus. Like this person don't got nothing going on. They don't have no gold. They don't got no money. I'm telling you. I'm talking about it's that person that they've been living with. Okay, I need one more card, Spirit. What else happening behind the scenes? Yeah, your person about to get in their car and go, child. That's 2 cards. But just know your person realized that everything was just a performance with the third party for attention and control of them. So they won't go nowhere. But your person gonna eventually take their power back. Yeah, they're not going to sleep with them no more. I said that right here. This person gonna stop sleeping with them because they want you. But like I said, they may try to put up a fight with them and may have to get the law in. But I feel like your person feel the need that they have to protect themselves from this person. They could be trying to sleep with them. I keep seeing that. They could be trying to sleep with them or was trying to sleep with them without protection. Yeah, that person is crazy. This card came right back out. They don't want them because they don't want them. They too different. They said, nope, that would not be the best choice, the best decision to sleep with you. Yeah, they trying to come on to them in some way, shape, or form. But like I said, eventually they're gonna hate the simple fact your person withholding sex from them and taking their power back, and they protecting themselves because they don't want them. They don't want them. We got fighting for what you love. So expect explanation and apology. This person wants you. I told you, they coming back for you because you're the one that they have been avoiding, pushed to the side. Even though that person's still trying to fight them and beat them up and try to get their attention and act crazy, just know they still leaving. They coming back with an explanation. Yeah, the person realized that they was very unhappy, very depressed. They was messing up their life. Some of you guys, it could be an actual Leo they walked away from that's not happy. Told you. Yeah, this is somebody that just was a bad person. I'm hearing somebody cuss them out all the time. But just know this person withholding something and they coming back. They withholding something from the third party and they coming towards you. They want to give you a chance. They don't want to be with that person because they toxic. They do not want to be with that person because they are toxic. They messed up their life. Everything your person worked hard for, they destroyed it. They destroyed it. No matter how many times they tried to leave, that person was coming after them. So this is somebody that they would have like makeup sex with after they get into a fight, but they shut it down this time. They're like, and I'm not about to have sleep with you without a condom. I'm not, matter of fact, I'm not about to sleep with you at all. I don't want to be with you. Then the person start flipping out, try to fight them. Like, that person crazy. All for control. That's it. Your person was being controlled. Your person was being manipulative. Manipulated. They was being manipulated. That's what I meant to say. Told you. Third party. What else happening behind the scenes, spirit? Yeah, someone else is in the picture. Is you. But they didn't want, they proceeded with caution. It says proceed with caution. They didn't want you in the mix of their stuff. That's why they have left you in the back burner. What else happening? Told you they see nothing but green flags with you. You wasn't giving toxic. They feel safer to have you, to be in a company. They feel safe with you being in a company. I'm telling you. You were the third party. You the one that they pushed to the side. They proceeded with caution with. Because they feel like you are more safe to lean in. We got mixed signals. Yeah, they leave the person that they walked away from is reaching out to them, trying to ask for clarity. Because your person decided to keep their distance. I'm telling y'all, expect this person to come back with an explanation, maybe an apology or whatever. Some of y'all, this is a crush, but at the end of the day, they coming back to you. They feel like you are the safer person to like be around, leaving the other person instead of confusion. Because like I said, they're going to abandon that person. They're not going to tell them they left before they did, and they flipped out and they tried to manipulate. They manipulate them to stay, and your person stuck around plenty of time. But this time, your person ain't telling them nothing. They're just going to abandon them, leaving the other person confused. Yep, I knew it. Give them the silent treatment. Give them the silent treatment. Yeah, they feel like you is somebody real. Yeah, somebody about to abandon a person just for you. Because last time they kept opening up their mouth and said, I'm going to leave. The person went crazy and started tearing up their stuff. But they realized this time they didn't even say that. And they still tore up their stuff and it got worse. So they're like, forget it. Forget it. I'm just going to leave in silence. Told you, silence, ghosted. I'm telling you, this is about to happen. Some of you guys are already playing out. They over here spending time with you. While this person could be trying to reach out and talk to them, but your person ain't giving them what they want, a reaction. They're not reaching out. Yeah, they ghosting that person. Because the person is draining to their spirit. They're energy vampire. They're toxic. Your person pulled the plug on this toxic person and started to give their time and attention towards you. Like I said, some of you guys, you haven't heard from this person yet. Just give it some time. You got time right here. They're trying to mentally process letting this go from this person that they was in a trauma bond with, that they were just arguing, fighting with. Cause y'all gonna hear from them. This is toxic. Ooh, that person like to fight, destroy, manipulate, finesse. No matter how much your person did for that person, they still didn't appreciate it or them. Okay, yeah. We got avoidant. Yeah, they're avoiding that person on purpose. It's keep confirming that. They're trying to get rid of that person. They're trying to let things die down on its own. You know what I'm saying? But even when y'all link up, they're going to still keep trying to reach out to them here. So if they're avoiding you, they're doing it on purpose. If they're avoiding the other lover, they're doing it on purpose. They're not doing it to you to hurt you. They're trying to get rid of that third party and see if they're going to get away from them, like on their own, if they're going to leave on their own. Because they letting the third party exhaust themselves. because they're going to keep ignoring them. Now with you, like I said, they're purposely avoiding you though. They're a little bit fearful and anxiety about investing in you though. But they do want to show you off. And they do want to show off what they have. Like I said, they could be a little bit anxious about them letting go of, because I feel like that's just the aftermath of them letting go of this trauma bond with this person. They do want to make a move. They do want to invest in you, and they do want to show you off. They do. But I feel like they could be going through some legal situations also. Like I said, they either could be getting a divorce with this justice reverse, or they just have personal legal issues that you may have nothing, you may not know about. I don't know. But so at this point, legal matters is what they're trying to get clear of right now. Oh, this person could be wanting to legally marry you. Some of you guys, that could be on their mind. They want to marry you because they were a provider. I said that this person wants to take care of you. So they moving in silence and they getting their money right. Yeah, I feel like they could be like, if they married to this person, they could be getting like alimony or whatever if they're divorcing them. The rest of you guys, it could just be them feeling like they're silently coming in because they feel like with you they hit the jackpot. Like I said, they purposely avoiding you to clear the air, to clear things up with the third party and to get their finances together. Because I did say from the beginning that this person is working on their money to get up out of there. You see what I'm saying? But some of you guys, they may be forced to get out of there early on than they wanted to because things just got so bad. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know where they at right now, but at this point, they're avoiding you and they're avoiding them. The rest of you guys, this energy already passed. You probably already talking to them. And they probably already told you everything. We got rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. Yeah, this avoidant is breaking through from that person. Yeah, they realize that they need to just ghost them and stop telling them that they're gonna leave and threaten them saying they're gonna leave and go. Listen, I'm telling you. This person also feel like they feel like they hit the jackpot with you. And they feel good because if you haven't heard from this person, they just taking some time out to rest. I knew it. To recover, emotional recover. So just know this person thinking about you, but they're avoiding reaching out right now. They need to recover mentally and emotionally. Yeah, they still have anxiety real bad, panic attacks, but they are being granted something. I'm telling you, this person is going to be granted something financially. Some of you guys, if they had to get the law involved for the third party, they could be taking them to court about their property. If they vandalize something like their car or something material wise, they could be definitely taking that person to court and they're going to get their money worth. Whatever that third party vandalized, they're going to take them to court and get their money. That's probably what it is if it's not a divorce. Some of y'all is both. They probably get a divorce and they taking them to court for the things that they have vandalized that was theirs. So I'm hearing like a double like jackpot. That's probably why we got hit the jackpot right there. Your person about to get paid. That's what they're doing. They're about to get paid triple for pain and suffering with that third party. Literally. And like I said, they gonna spoil you. When they come in, they're gonna spoil you, they're gonna flex, they're gonna listen. This person gonna show you off, all of that. Just know that on their mind is getting their money and breaking up with that person, getting their money and giving you a commitment. Because some of you guys person definitely want to like marry you. They want a long-term commitment. Just know that has been on their mind, Leo. Because you ain't like the other person. That other person is just doing too much. So yeah, like I said, behind the scenes, they just healing from the past heartbreak. It says takes time. Be patient with yourself. So yeah, somebody being patient. Because they have the desire to spark something up between y'all. Y'all may have strong chemistry with this person. So just relax. Spirit is saying that they taking time out to heal things, overcoming some things in their emotions, in their mental, and just go with the flow. They're getting some sleep too. And then they're gonna come in, I told you, with a gesture of love. They're gonna apologize for, leaving you hanging for a while. I'm telling you, this is a crush because they desire you. This person wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Some of y'all, they may come in with a gift. But things are about to get spicy in a good way. Because they want something deep. They want something meaningful, y'all. Yeah, they leave it. Desire is to come together with you and let go of any toxic baggage that they've been holding on while they were with somebody else. They don't want to bring it in. So make sure this person don't bring in no baggage. I don't even feel like this person is really toxic for real. I just feel like they still could be having, like I said, like an aftermath, like an after effect, the residue of that karmic energy on them. But I am seeing things get deeper between the two of you after they walk away from somebody. But y'all need to be careful because the person they walked away from, it says beware. So like I said, we already know that third party crazy. But avoid having something unhealthy with this person. But I feel like as long as somebody open their heart, y'all be all right. But that toxic lover is like in their feelings. And I did see that Three of Swords behind that other card at the beginning. So somebody's going to be abandoned and left in heartbreak. It's the third party, the toxic lover. Told you, this person coming in and gifting you things, they're going to spoil you. After they let go of this toxic lover and get their money together, this person is going to spoil you with gifts, yo. A lot of gifts. They about to get paid triple for something. And I feel like y'all may not even notice. They got some money coming in. This person is going to surprise you. Once they take some time out to themselves and get straight, they are going to surprise you. Some of y'all, they're going to surprise you with an engagement ring. They're going to want to propose to you. Some of y'all, they may want to have it. They probably want to get engaged right away. You on the right path. This person is going to propose to y'all. I don't know how long in y'all going to be in dating this person. But once things start to really get good and you get close to this person, they're going to flat out propose to you. Literally. Okay, what else do we need to expect? I'll wrap this up. Shuffle these cards. What else is happening? You manifested this, or y'all manifested each other. So I feel like behind the scenes, this person is manifesting you right back. It's just a delayed communication. But they'll come. I told y'all gonna hear from this person. It's just delayed. Things are delayed. They're making things happen. They're getting things in alignment because they just got out of a relationship with somebody. Like I said, maybe they're trying to get their own house. Maybe they taking somebody to court. Something is going on in the background where they are getting paid back for everything. I'm hearing pain and suffering. They're being financially rewarded. And they want to celebrate this with you. They want to, whatever money that they gain, they're going to spoil you. Yeah, that third party was definitely overreacting. But they mad because they gotta pay your person for what they vandalized. It could be their car, it could be their jewelry. They stole their jewelry, or they stole some. I don't know. I'm hearing material items, or maybe they messed up their way, punched their window, and now they gotta replace it. I'm seeing that, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, Leo. I hope it resonates, and y'all take care.